Good evening, basketball fans, and welcome to Kaskaskia College for tonight's game between the visiting Shawnee Community College Saints and your very own Kaskaskia College Blue Angels. Ladies and gentlemen, will you please rise and remove your hats while we feel Honors America with our national anthem.
We've got a coat check out there in the hall.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Kaskaskia College basketball. My name is Marty DeCamper here with you again this evening as we got another doubleheader on top here this evening, as it is the Kaskaskia Blue Angels taking on the Shawnee Community College Saints. This is our first game on tap here. Then we'll have Blue Devils basketball coming up later on after this, following this game around 7 o'clock. Let's take a look at tonight's starting lineups. First for the Saints of Shawnee Community College. They come in with a record of 7 wins and 3 losses, starting at one guard. Number 1 will be Deara Smith, a sophomore. At the other guard will be a freshman, number 3, Kiara Cruz. At forward, a sophomore wearing number 5 is Deja Walls. And double centers for them. At one center is a sophomore, wears number 24, Zakira Stallworth. And number 35, Calvonia Pepper. To round out the starting 5 for the Saints of Shawnee Community College, they are coached by Chevis Thompson. Now let's take a look at the starting lineups for the Kaskaskia Blue Angels. They come in with a record of 8 wins and 3 losses. 2-0 in conference play and averaging right around 75 points a game on the season. Their starting lineup looks like this. At guard, a 5'7" sophomore out of St. Joseph, Missouri, Jalen Thomas. At forward, a 5'9" freshman from Belleville West High School in Belleville, Illinois, number 5, Cassandra Sams. At guard, a 5'8" sophomore, number 10 from Indianapolis, Indiana, Kyra Duncan. At forward, a 5'11" sophomore out of Evansville, Indiana, number 12, Jaya Hedgepeth. And at guard, a 5'6" sophomore from Belleville East High School in Belleville, Illinois, number 23, Naya Ford. The Blue Angels are coached by Jay Henkins, and there we get the tip. Blue Angels with it right away. Thomas takes it down to the baseline and then pulls it back out, and they set it back up. Quick over to Duncan. She drives, shot up, no good. Ball tipped around and goes out of bounds. Last touch by KC. It'll be Shawnee basketball. Cruz brings it over to the left side. KC in the man-to-man defensive pressure now hands it off over to Walls. Walls dribbles in, pulls up at the free throw line. Bouncer rolls around the rim, no good. The shot back up there by Stallworth, and that's no good, and KC comes down with the rebound. They'll set it back up. Kyra Duncan at the point now, right side over to Thomas. Thomas now back up to Ford. Ford, right side over to Thomas. Now back up to Duncan. Duncan, they get it inside to Hedgepeth. Hedgepeth driving, basket partially tipped on the way up, and the rebound pulled down by Pepper of Shawnee Community College. Cruz on the dribble. At the point, now goes over left side, pass over there to De'Ara Smith. Smith back out to Cruz. Cruz driving, working through traffic, dumps it back on the left side to Pepper, and Pepper buries the 16-footer from the left side for a 2-0 lead here in the first quarter. Blue Angels with it, working it around the perimeter. Left side now over to Ford. Ford brings it back up to Hedgepeth. Hedgepeth now left side over to Duncan. Duncan driving left baseline, and the roller is up and in for 2. Little slow pace here. The Blue Angels coming in, winning 3 in a row coming in tonight's game. Shawnee with it, Cruz working against some pressure there. Now over to Walls. Walls at the free throw line. Down underneath to Pepper. Pepper bounce pass up underneath over to Stallworth, and kind of unexpected pass there, and she's going to be called for the travel. 7:53 to go here in the first quarter. Tied at 2. Thomas drives down the right side, and a whistle and a foul going against Shawnee Community College. It's going to go against Deja Walls, her first personal. KC will inbound the ball underneath their own basket. Kick out pass left side to Duncan. Duncan now up to Thomas, just over her fingertips. Almost goes across the half-court line, but saves it, throws it back in, and now they turn it over. Here comes Walls. Walls going to take it coast, and has the ball stripped out of her hands by Duncan, and now a whistle and a foul as Duncan brings it up the court, and that's going to go against Shawnee. And that'll be Deja Walls' second personal foul. So she's going to be coming to the bench as Coach Thompson going to make that change. They bring in her substitute, and that is Nia King, sophomore. Wears number 11. Nia Ford will bring it across half court. She goes left side over to Hedgepeth. Hedgepeth, a long 3 off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound pulled down by De'Ara Smith. Smith on the run, down the left wing. Cuts it to the basket, up off the glass, up, no good. Battle for the rebound underneath, tipped and last touch by KC. And that'll stay down there with Shawnee. Kiara Cruz looking to inbound. She throws it all the way up top to Nia King. King trying to go inside, forcing the pass there, tipped away by one of the Blue Angels, but now getting it back is Shawnee, and they get it inside to Pepper, and Pepper puts it up off the glass for 2. 7 minutes to go here in the first quarter, 4-2. Shawnee over Kaskaskia College. Ford with it at the point, now left side, over to Hedgepeth, now back up over to Thomas. Thomas to Duncan. Duncan to Hedgepeth, driving down the right side of the lane. And she has the ball knocked out of her hands, and it'll stay down underneath the Kaskaskia basket here to my left. Inbounds pass all the way up top to Jalen Thomas. She gets it back over to Nia Ford. Ford for 3 off the iron. A long rebound pulled down by Shawnee. They get it over to Cruz. Cruz will bring it up across. Ford greets her at half court, knocks the ball out of her hands, and she has to go back to retrieve it. Cruz now at the right point, dribbles over to the left point. Looking down to the left wing, now hands it off to Smith. Smith, crossover dribble between the legs, down to the baseline and throws it up off the, nothing but net there. It looked like she was going for the bank, and she just put it in off the iron, off the rim. 6-2. Ford with it on the right wing. Gonna drive to the baseline, working in traffic, has the ball knocked out of her hands, goes out of bounds. The Blue Angels will keep it here to my left. Gonna have a substitution into the game here for the Saints of Shawnee Community College. Checking in the game, number 23, Anna Hess, a freshman for the Saints. Inbound pass up top, right side over to Duncan. Duncan gonna launch one for three, no good. Battle underneath for the rebound, and coming up with it is Stallworth. Quick three down, is quick transition down on the other end by Smith. The long rebound, no good, but Shawnee comes up with it. Cruz lobs it down underneath. That pass right there goes to Hess. Her basket up, no good, and KC comes down with the basketball. Taking it coast to coast, up off the front of the rim is Kyra Duncan, and that one is short. And now we got a little bit of a track meet going on here. Smith dribbles over to the right side, hands it off to Cruz. From the right elbow, pulls up for three, or pulls up for the jumper, no good. Rebound by Duncan of KC. Quick outlet pass, they get it to Ford. Ford now over to Duncan. 6-2, Kaskaskia trailing. Now they try to get it inside. Now we're gonna have a whistle and a foul. That one went in there to Cassandra Sams. And the foul is going to go against Zakira Stallworth. First personal, team third foul. Ford looking to inbound it, gets it over to Duncan. Duncan now up top to Thomas. Thomas goes around the screen of Sams, loses a handle on it, and they're going to say it was last touch by Shawnee. And we're going to take a media timeout on the floors. Kaskaskia trails 6-2. We'll be back right after this message.
We know we'll do that.
And we come back out from the timeout, 6-2. KC leading, just under 5 to go here in the first quarter. They will inbound the ball underneath their own basket. Ford gets it in over to Thomas. Thomas now right up top to Duncan. Duncan back over to Thomas. Now back over to Hedgepeth. Destiny Sanders checking into the game there during the timeout for the Blue Angels. 5'9" sophomore out of Mobile, Alabama. KC will inbound it again as the ball goes out of bounds. Quick inbound pass right there. Kyra Duncan wide open with a little 6-foot jumper to put it through for two. 6-4. Cruz working, brings it in, and now we're going to have a reach-in foul against Kaskaskia. And that one's going to go against Jalen Thomas. That'll be her first. The Saints will inbound right in front of the KC bench. Left side over to Nia King, now over to Smith. Yara Smith working through traffic, dribbles into the paint, loses a handle on it, and they're going to say last touch by Kaskaskia. So the Saints will inbound underneath their own basket again. Inbound pass over to Stallworth. Stallworth to Cruz. Cruz on the left wing. She's going to pop one for three. That one's short. Stallworth with the rebound and the putback for two. 8-4. Hedgepeth driving into the paint. She loses a handle on it. Here come the Saints. Cruz on the dribble. Going to take it off the back of the glass, up no good, and the rebound by Naira Ford. Ford quickly brings it up the court. Now she pulls up and lets the rest of the team catch up. Ford picks a dribble up, left side over to Duncan. Duncan gets it into Sanders. Shot up there, no good, and the rebound. Into the hand of Cruz. Now we got a couple more substitutions coming in. Cameron Mitchell for Shawnee Community College. She'll wear number 4. And for the Kaskaskia Blue Angels, Cameron Piron, a 5'10 sophomore on a Christ Our Rock Lutheran, checking into the game. King with it on the right wing. Guarded heavily there by Ford. Now up top over to Hess. Hess underneath to Stallworth. Kind of out of position. She had to go with the reverse shot, and she threw it up, and it was not very good of a shot. Now we have a KC player on the floor there during that. We got a whistle. The foul is going to go against the Blue Angels, number 22, Cameron Piron. That'll be her first personal. Checking in for the Blue Angels, number 2, Tyra Davis, a 5'6 sophomore out of Dunlap, Illinois. The trainer is now out there tending to the Blue Angel on the floor. I want to remind you about our Kaskaskia College Sports Association corporate sponsors. Farmer State Bank of Hoffman with locations in Hoffman, Hoyleton, Central City. Visit them at www.fsbhoffman.com. Donowald Distributing, proudly serving Clinton County and the surrounding counties since 1965. Prairie Creek Apartments, they offer affordable student housing. Their website is prairie-creek-apartments.com. And API Survey, LLC, land surveying and civil engineering out of Nashville, Illinois. Those are just a few of our corporate sponsors. As the Blue Angel player walked off the court underneath their own power. Now at the bench, or at the free throw line for Shawnee will be Anna Hess. Hess's first free throw is up and no good. And the second one, no good. Pepper in there with the rebound. Pepper going back up off the glass, no good. And Piron comes down with it for the Blue Angels. She'll get it out over to Thomas. Thomas now to Nia Ford over on the right side. Ford dribbles down into the paint, and she puts it up off the glass. That one's no good, and Pepper comes down with the rebound. Her outlet pass, though, taken away there by Thomas. Now battle for it on the floor, loose ball, and finally Shawnee comes out of there with it. De'Ara Smith with the ball. Now left side over to King. King on the dribble, down the paint, kicks it underneath the Pepper. Pepper lets the defender go by and puts it up and in for 2. Blue Angels down by 4, or down by 6 here. 10-4 is our score. Right side over to Davis. Davis back to Piron. Piron back up top to Ford. Ford now to Thomas. Thomas to Piron. Piron over to Duncan. Duncan driving off the glass, too strong, and she reaches in there trying to get the rebound away from Hess. She's going to pick up the foul. Kyra Duncan will be her first personal, team third. Substitution in the game for the Saints. Janice Ellerby, sophomore, wearing number 13 for Shawnee. Full court pressure there by the Blue Angels. Now left side over to King. King pulls up just inside the arc. Shot no good, long rebound, and Thomas pulls it down for Kaskaskia. Ford with it now. Gonna drive into the paint. Stutter step and gets the floater to go as it bounces off the rim. 10-6 on the bucket by Naira Ford. Peppers with it underneath. Now nice little bounce pass underneath right there to Ellerby, and Ellerby quickly makes her presence known with a basket. 12-6. Left side to Piron. Piron up to Ford. Ford gonna drive into the paint, floater, that one's way short, and Smith comes down with the rebound for the Saints. Smith now left side, hands it off over there, and KC with the steal. They get it up over to Duncan, and Duncan trying to force that. Now she gets it there. 2 layups missed there by the Blue Angels. Now to Piron. Piron's shot is up and short. And KC steals it away after the Saints come down with the rebound. Ford with it. And trying to slow things down is Coach Jay Jenkins. He's calling for a timeout. He's going to get it. He's going to take a 30-second break. We're going to take it with him. We'll be right back here to Kaskaskia after this message. KC will inbound in a cross court from us. Naira Ford will take the inbound pass. 24 seconds to go, 19 on the shot clock. Over to Thomas. Thomas now to 2 dribbles in, shot up, no good. And here comes the Saints. Kyra Cruz with it. She takes it coast to coast and puts it up off the glass. 14-6. Naira Ford, and that three-pointer is up, no good. After 1 quarter, it is 14-6, Shawnee over Kaskaskia. We'll be right back for second quarter action. And we come back here for second half action. Kaskaskia Blue Angels trailing 14-6 as we begin the second quarter. Cruz with it. Now passes it off over to Walls. Walls going to dribble between traffic. Into paint, pulls up, lost her balance and gets it, but Pepper there to get the rebound after the shot by Walls to put it back up and in, and 16-6, a 10-point deficit now. Largest of the game for the Blue Angels. Ford with it. Looking down low, now gets it over to Thomas. Thomas on the baseline, under pressure there, looking for some help. Now gets it back out to Nia Ford. Ford gonna drive into the paint, around the defender, throws it high off the glass. That one's no good, and Cruz comes up with the rebound. Cruz at the free throw line. Going to drive into the paint. Puts it up off the glass. Good for 2. 18-6, a 12-point lead now. Duncan driving down the paint, and she's going to put one up and in for 2. Kyra Duncan, she's averaging about 11 points a game, and now Shawnee wants a timeout here. KC trails 18-8, 30-second timeout. Let's just talk about the rest of our remaining Kaskaskia College Sports Association corporate sponsors. Munkin, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, Ram, GMC, Chevrolet, Buick, Toyota, and Nissan. Serving the area since 1967, and now 3 locations to serve you between Centralia and Mount Vernon. State Farm Insurance, Jack Graham, the agent, located at 426 West Broadway in Centralia, Illinois. Don't forget, for all your sporting needs, go see Lee's Sporting Goods in downtown Nashville. And Magna Exteriors, Nascoat Industry, also located in Nashville. So, Kaskaskia College Sports Association's corporate sponsors. Come back out from the timeout. Full court pressure by the Blue Angels. Cruz now over to Smith. Back to Cruz. Now to Smith, and they get it across the half-court line. Bounce pass underneath. Shot up there by Ellerby, and that one's no good, and KC comes down with the rebound. Duncan takes it straight down the left side of the lane. Shot up, no good. A battle for the rebound, but Shawnee comes with it. Cruz with it. Going to pull up for 3. Count it. She buries that one uncontested. 21-8 is the score here. Blue Angels struggling to put the ball in the basket here tonight. Piron with it. Going to drive, spin move into the lane. Nice shot, but there she's blocked by Zakara Stallworth. Now substitutions into the game for KC. Checking in, number 5, Cassandra Sams. Number 12, Jaya Hedgepeth is coming in, and also in is Nikaya Harston. Harston, 5'10" freshman from Hillsboro, Illinois. 21-18, just under 8 to go. Ellerby with it over on the left side, now gets it over to Cruz. Cruz, cross court over to Smith. Smith gonna pull up for 3, that one's good. 24-8. The Blue Angels are struggling. Driving to the lane there was Hedgepeth. That one's no good, and quickly bringing it down the court for Shawnee. And the foul is going to go against number 24, Zakira Stallworth. Substitution into the game, Peyton Wilderman, 5'5" sophomore from Waltonville, Illinois, coming into the action for the Blue Angels as they trail here 24-8 in the second quarter. Sams with it. Now right side over to Hedgepeth. Hedgepeth now up to Wilderman. Wilderman to Ford. Ford for 3, no good. Hedgepeth there for the rebound and the putback, good for 2. 24-14, full court pressure. Cruz. Double team there on the front court. Wilderman all over. Cruz loses the handle, now gets it back, brings it across half court, loses it again, and now there's going to be a whistle and a fall. That's going to go against Kaskaskia, Cassandra Sams. Reaching in, be her first personal. Cruz with it at the point, guarded by Wilderman. Now over to Ellerby. Ellerby underneath to Pepper, and Pepper puts it up and in off the glass for 2. Right now, the Blue Angels have no answer for the inside game that Shawnee is bringing. Bringing it down inside to Hedgepeth. Hedgepeth goes up. Turnaround jumper, and they're going to call a foul on the shot. It's going to go against number 13, Janice Ellerby. Her first, team second. Jaya Hedgepeth will go to the free throw line. Hedgepeth 70% from the charity stripe on the season. And she misses the first free throw. Hedgepeth was told the stripe for the second one. And that one's good. 26-11. Full court pressure again by the Blue Angels. Cruz bringing it up against Sams. Now Willerby comes in. They get the steal over to Sams. And Sam's taking it, and we're going to have a whistle and a foul as De'Ara Smith comes in, and they're going to call her on the push. That'll be her first personal. Team third. Kaskaskia will inbound the ball underneath their own basket. Inbound pass, they get it in to Harston, and Harston quickly goes up and draws the foul. She'll go to the line. Calviana Pepper picks up her first personal, 14 foul. Nakia Harston at the free throw line. And she barely gets that one over the rim, and it falls in. And she makes them both. We got some substitutions coming into the game. Tyra Davis checking in for the Blue Angels, and for Shawnee, Deja Walls will check in, as well as Zakara Stallworth. Cruz and Smith bringing it. Now they get it over to Pepper. Pepper going to take it down to the basket, and they're going to get her on the foul. She threw the body right into the defender. Nice job there by Hedgepeth. Keeping her ground and taking the charge. So 26-13 is your score here. Wilderman brings it across half court. She goes right side. Over to Harston. Harston to Hedgepeth, and Hedgepeth high off the glass and banks that one home. 26-19, they pulled within 11. Full court pressure, and now Sams with the reach-in foul there at half court. Second personal on Sams, second team foul. Inbounds pass. Smith wide open for three, and they let her shoot it again, and she buries it. 29-15. Wilderman. Bounce pass underneath to Sams to Hedgepeth. Hedgepeth, and she gets a bouncer to go after the shot off the rattles around the rim. Cruz quickly bringing it up the court. Over to Smith. Smith another three. That one's good. She is on fire. 32-17. De'Ara Smith. Timeout called here by Kaskaskia. Coach Jay Jenkins. They're going to take a full timeout. We're going to take it with them. We'll be right back. 32-17 is the score here. 5:01 to go in the second quarter. Blue Angels on the short end of the scoreboard right now. As Shawnee is putting on an offensive clinic here. I don't think they missed a three-point attempt yet. If they have, it hasn't been many. Now, shot by Kaskaskia up, no good. Smith with it, now over to Peppers on the left wing, left baseline, her shot up, no good. A battle underneath for the rebound. And we're gonna get a whistle and a foul on the Saints. Foul goes against Janice Ellerby, the sophomore for the Saints. And another media timeout, so we're going to take that with them also. 32-17, we'll be right back. Back from the media timeout here, and we will have Tyra Davis at the free throw line for the Blue Angels. 50% shooter on the season from the stripe, and she misses the first one. And the second one is up and in. 32-18, substitution coming in the game here for the Saints. Cameron Mitchell will check in for Deja Walls, and also during that last timeout, Anna Hess came back in to the game, and inbounds pass, full court pressure again by the Blue Angels, but Cruz brings it up, now gets it over left side to Hess. Hess now to Smith. Smith over to Peppers. Peppers underneath to Hess. Hess in traffic, goes up, and a jump ball as they tied it up. Tyra Davis there, and the possession arrow favors the Blue Angels. So inbound pass, Peyton Wilderman will bring it up across the half-court line. Now left side, over to Hedgepeth. Now to Sams, back to Hedgepeth. Now back down to Davis. Davis, right side to Wilderman. Wilderman, or Hedgepeth, trying to get inside the Sams, but Smith there for the takeaway. Now Smith loses a handle on it, and Davis picks it back up for the Blue Angels. Davis gonna pick up speed, takes it down the court, dumps it up underneath. There to Shania Harston, or Nakia Harston, and she puts it in off the glass. 12-point lead for Shawnee. And they quickly get the pass and leave wide open Cameron Mitchell, and she buries a three. 35-20, now a 15-point lead. Hedgepeth with it, underneath to Sams. Sams can't handle the pass, throws it back in before she goes out of bounds. And Hess comes up with it. Hess to Cruz. Cruz gonna take it to the hole, count the bucket and the foul. Foul is gonna go against Jaya Hedgepeth. her first personal, team third. Destiny Sanders and Cameron Piron checking in. For the Blue Angels. Kiara Cruz at the free throw line for the Saints. And she misses. Sanders with the rebound. Over to Wilderman. Wilderman on the dribble at the point. Over to the right wing, trying to get inside to Sanders. Hess is there to take it away. Hess on the dribble, pulls up, left elbow. That one's off the front of the rim, no good. Cruz gets the rebound back. Back out over to Mitchell. Mitchell buries another three. 40-20. A 20-point lead for the Saints here over the Blue Angels. And now Hedgesmith just throws it away as their intended pass to Sanders, and that was taken away by Ellerby. Three-pointer again by De'Ara Smith. They bury that one, 43-20, a 23-point lead for the Saints here. And folks, I'm going to tell you what, the Saints are putting on a shooting clinic here tonight. I don't think they missed a free three-pointer here on the evening, but timeout on the floor, 30-second timeout. We'll just keep it right here. Let's talk about our Kaskaskia College Sports Association corporate sponsors again. Donowald Distributing, quality service since 1965. Farmer State Bank of Hoffman, locations in Hoffman, Hoyleton, and Central City. API Survey, land surveying and civil engineering, located in Nashville, Illinois. Those are a few of your Kaskaskia College Sports Association corporate sponsors. Timeout is done. Blue Angels find themselves trailing by 23. Ford with it. Now back down over to the baseline to Davis. Davis back out to Ford. Ford, right side, over to Piron. Piron trying to get it into Sanders. Pass too strong out of her hands, and Smith comes up with it for the Saints. Smith going to take it floater from the free throw line, gets the roll. 45-20. Now we got an official timeout, something on the floor it looks like. Whatever the debris was, they pick it up. Tyra Davis will bring it up across half court. Left side over to Ford. Ford now over to Piron on the right side. Back down to Davis. And Davis loses a handle on it and it goes out of bounds. Now a substitution here for the Saints. Zakira Stalwart checking back into the game. Smith over to Cruz. She gets it across half court. Cruz hesitant to the free throw line, kicks it back out to Smith. Smith for three, good. I don't think they missed, folks. The basket must be the size of Carlisle Lake right here tonight because everything is going in. 48-20. Piron with it. Up to Ford. Now to Piron, he comes over to the left side to Ford at the right point. Ford drives underneath, gets it to Sanders, and finally KC stops a little bit of the bloodbath here and puts one in the basket. 48-22. Cruz goes between double team. Dribbles to the paint, gets it over to Stallworth. Count the bucket. Nice move there by Cruz and Stallworth. 37 seconds to go. Piron with it, gets it into Hedgesmith. Hedgesmith gets around Stallworth. Shot up, no good. Battle for the rebound. Hess comes down with it for Shawnee. She gets it out to Cruz. Cruz, top of the key for three. That might have been the first three-pointer they missed tonight. but there with the rebound is Hess, and we're going to get a whistle against the Blue Angels. Tyra Davis picks up a personal foul. Stallworth checks out of the game for Shawnee. Going in her place is Nia King. Tyra Davis' first personal. Shawnee will inbound underneath their own basket. They get it all the way up top to Cruz. Cruz over to Smith, Diarra Smith. Good dribbling. Going down the lane and loses the handle on it, and they're going to say it goes out of bounds off of KC. So the Saints will inbound underneath their own basket. Bounce pass right there to Hess. She uses the glass and puts it off the backboard for two. 52-22, and that's going to bring our half to an end. Kaskaskia Blue Angels trailing here by 30 at halftime to the Shawnee Community College Saints. We're going to take a break. We'll have second half action coming up here in a little bit. You're listening to Blue Angels basketball.
Now more than ever, community colleges play a critical role in our nation's economy and society. In addition to providing the most flexible, accessible, and affordable option in higher education, community colleges are the smart option for students to make their career dreams a reality.
If you look nationwide, the majority of the students who have the opportunity in the United States to go to college, 2/3 of them start off at a community college. The affordability, the accessibility, community colleges really are one of the only opportunities for several areas throughout the United States. A lot of individuals don't have that potential to go to a four-year university right out of high school. Either they don't have the finances, they don't have the transportation, or they just don't have the support at home, whereas community colleges can fill that void.
I think our community college system here in Illinois is a cornerstone of our higher education. It provides a career path for young folks and adults that are looking to set themselves in a position in life where they can move forward, provide for a family, and have a successful career. But it also provides someone a stepping stone into higher education, into a four-year university. And so there's flexibility at the community college level that you don't see everywhere else.
Established in 1940 and located in South Central Illinois, Kaskaskia College is a world-class institution of higher education. KC provides a supportive and transformative environment that prepares graduates to meet the critical needs of its region's workforce or seamless transition to a four-year university.
Everybody's someone at KC, and we follow through with that every day. You see it from the relationship we have from our staff and our faculty internally amongst each other. We really are a family here. One of the major things that we feel is very attractive to the institution is that personal touch. You're not just a number. We're going to know your name when you walk up and down the hallways. We have an individual that's assigned to you from the time you start to the time you finish. Most of the time it's one of your faculty members. Very few programs that we have here have more than one or two faculty members. So they're going to know you from day one to the time that you get that diploma on stage. So it's that personal touch that we take pride in. Also the affordability, but also our completion rates. 85% of our students who enroll in a two-year degree will complete on time. And you add that into their career plans and the affordability option, it's a no-brainer. It's the smart decision.
With more than 100 degree and certificate options, Kaskaskia College can set you on the path for a great future. KC's programs offer you the focused attention and hands-on training you want, along with state-of-the-art resources and career-building opportunities needed to meet the demands of this rapidly changing world.
Being from a small town in rural southern Illinois, I was really looking for a needle in a haystack, and I was able to find that needle here at Kaskaskia College. Taking full advantage of the networking that Kaskaskia did with other universities, I was able to take advantage of the 2 + 2 = a bachelor's degree. So when I graduated in my Associates in Applied Sciences and concentration in radiologic technology here at Kaskaskia, I was able to go into Washington University School of Medicine and Allied Health for a concentration in radiation therapy in my bachelor's degree. I would further advance my clinical track in stereotactic radiosurgery under the supervision of a physician, and then later on go into my master's in business administration at Edwardsville, Illinois, Southern Illinois University. I would recommend Kaskaskia College because it is high quality education at a great value. Where else can you go where you've got faculty and administrators that truly care? The students aren't another number. They're actually humans that they're mentoring for the workforce or for the next level of their academic journey.
The value of a community college education cannot be overstated, and because a Kaskaskia College education is a fraction of the cost of most four-year higher education institutions, KC graduates receive a lifetime of learning, not a lifetime of debt.
What drew me to Kaskaskia was the location was very important. The small class sizes and the sense of family was very important for me. And I do know in my meetings with the faculty, especially the admissions counselors, they were extremely helpful. I got the sense that they truly wanted what was best for me. Having been here for a year, I do feel that the sense of family that you get at Kaskaskia College is something that cannot be overlooked, because I don't feel that you would get that at a larger university. Kaskaskia College has been perfect in the logical sequence of steps from high school to your end goal of a career.
Kaskaskia College and area employers work together to ensure the skills students are learning are the skills they need to succeed in the workplace. Today's employers are looking for determined, career-minded employees with the ability to hit the ground running with real-world skills.
Kaskaskia College itself is the best in the state as far as I'm concerned. It truly is. If you look at the articulation agreements they've arranged with other universities, if you look at the things that they've done in terms of retention, affordability, and success of graduates, Kaskaskia College has done a phenomenal job, and I think it's a flagship for our community college system here in Illinois.
As a Kaskaskia College graduate, I think that every student in our district and beyond should take the opportunity to at least come and visit us. Because Kaskaskia College, everyone is someone. We believe that. From the relationships we have with our staff and faculty, but also relationships our staff and faculty have with our students. We are very, very integrated into the community, and we care. We care about our community members and our students. We're going to be part of your life from the first day you walk in the door to the day we hand you the diploma, and also when you come back in as an alumni. We take a large amount of pride in who we are. One of our models is everyone is someone, and we live by that.
For more information or to schedule a visit, visit kaskaskia.edu or call 800-642-0859.
And welcome back, sports fans, as we come back here for second half action between the Kaskaskia Blue Angels and the Shawnee Community College Saints. As you see on your screen, the Blue Angels trailing 52-22 here at halftime as Shawnee put on a offensive clinic in the first half, as they did not miss many, especially from beyond the arc for the Saints. For KC starting out here in the second half, it'll be their starting five: Jalen Thomas, Cassandra Sams, Kyra Duncan, Jaya Hedgepeth, and Naira Ford. As well as for the Saints, it'll be their starting five of Diarra Smith, Kiara Cruz, Deja Walls, Zakira Stallworth, and Calviona Pepper. Full court pressure right away on the inbounds pass there by Thomas. as Cruz brings it over to the left side. Heavily guarded there by Thomas's pass underneath the backside to get it over to Stallworth, and her shot up, no good. A battle for the rebound underneath. Peppers comes with it, and she feeds it out over to Walls, and Walls puts it up and in for the 2-point basket. Kaskaskia with it. Thomas dribbles down to the right side, loses a handle on it, and it goes out of bounds off of her. So first possession for the Blue Angels here in the second half is a turnover. Coach Jay Jenkins scratching his head a little bit here. Team that averages right at 75 points a game on the season is held to 22 points in the first half. Stallworth with it over to Walls. Now right side over to Smith. Smith, a little floater layup. Down the lane and over the front of the rim for two, 56-22. Thomas with it. Gets it inside to Hedgesmith. Over to Ford, now left side. Over to Duncan. Duncan driving. And we got a whistle and a foul underneath the basket. Foul's going to go against Zakira Stallworth. She's going to check out with her third personal foul. And coming into the game will be Anna Hess, the freshman for the Saints. Reminder, after this game, we have Blue Devils basketball as they'll take on the Saints also. The doubleheader here tonight against Shawnee Community College. First free throw for Duncan is up and no good. Second one is on the way. And she misses them both. 72% free throw shooter on the season for the Blue Angels. She misses both of them. 56-22. Walls with it, now over to Smith. Guarded there by Ford. Gets a screen, gets around the screen, pops another one for three. That one's short, folks. That might have been the first free throw, three-pointer she missed all night tonight. Naira Ford with it on the right point. Sets up the offense. Now right side over to Thomas. Thomas to Duncan into Hedgesmith. Hedgesmith trying to get it underneath to Sam. Sams loses a handle on it, and another turnover on the Blue Angels. Cruz with it at the point, and she has it taken away by Nia Smith. Smith looking for some help, finally gets it up over underneath, and the basket is up and in there by Jalen Thomas. 56-24. Smith with it on the right side. Underneath to Walls. Walls has that one taken away by Sams to Ford. Ford up to Hedgesmith. Hedgesmith ditches it over to Thomas. Thomas off the glass and good for two. And just like that, two takeaways by the Blue Angels and results in 4 points. 56-26. And now a timeout called by the Saints coach, Chevis Thompson, and he is not happy. He just told him to hustle over to the huddle. 30-second timeout. We want to talk about our Kaskaskia College Sports Association corporate sponsors. Lee Sports out of Nashville for all your sporting good needs. Located on the main drag, main strip in downtown Nashville. Magna Exteriors, a Nascoat Industries company, also in Nashville. And then Jack Graham, State Farm agent at 426 West Broadway, Centralia, Illinois. So for State Farm insurance needs, give Jack a call at 618-533-2757. Again, our nightcap here tonight is the Blue Devils against the Saints, also of Shawnee Community College. Blue Angels trailing here by 30. With 7:24 to go in the third period. Hess will inbound it right across the court from us. Defensive pressure there by the Blue Angels, and Thomas Gets a hand on it and knocks it back out of bounds. We'll try it again. We'll just move it over 5 feet. Inbounds pass to Cruz. Cruz dribbles in, now backs it back out. Man-to-man defense. 13 seconds on the shot clock. Cruz still on the dribble. Now left side over to Nia King. King back to Cruz underneath to Pepper. Pepper over to Hess, and Hess puts it up off the glass for 2. Thomas with it on the right wing. Thomas lost the handle on it, but picks it back up. Hedgepeth, the Ford. Ford for 3 from the left side. That one's no good. Hedgepeth with the rebound and the putback. Count the bucket and the foul. Jaya Hedgepeth with the basket. The foul is going to go against De'Ara Smith, her second. Substitution into the game. Janice Ellerby comes in as Anna Hess will come out for a break. And Jaya Hedgepeth, the 70% free throw shooter at the free throw line. That one's short off the front of the ring. Gets her own rebound, though, puts it back up, draws another foul. So this time she's going to get a shoot 2. That one foul is going to go against Nia King, her first personal. Cameron Mitchell checking into the game for the Saints. Jaya Hedgepeth will go back to the free throw line for the Blue Angels. First one is up and good. And that one's good. 58-30. Kaskaskia trailing here. Left side over to King, and King buries that one for 2. Back to a 30-point lead. Hedgepeth takes it into the paint. Jumpers up, and she gets a bouncer to fall. 60-32. Big mountain to climb here for the Blue Angels here in the second half. Cruz underneath to Pepper. Pepper gets position and puts it up and off the glass for an easy 2. Thomas takes it, loses her footing and falls. And the whistle blows as they're going to say it's out of bounds, and we're going to get a substitution here as Jalen Thomas. Jalen Thomas is going to come out of the game as she lost the handle on it, threw the ball up, and they're going to say last touch by the Saints. Megan Kronk, a 5'6" sophomore out of Highland, Illinois, coming into the game. Wears number 15, Kronk. Immediately takes it to the basket, gets a shot, but Pepper's there to greet her and knocks that one loose, and it goes out of bounds off of the Saints. KC will inbound underneath their own basket to my right. Ford throws it all the way up top to Hedgepeth. Hedgepeth now over to Kronk. Kronk gonna launch it for 3, count it. 62-35, the Blue Angels are gonna need a lot more of them. And some tough defensive stands here. Cruz with it, gets a lane that tries to get it underneath to Peppers, but the ball is tipped and King puts it up for 2. That one's no good. Duncan with the rebound. Duncan gonna drive through the paint, lays it up off the glass. A nice move there by Kyra Duncan. 62-37. Ford working against Cruz there on the defensive end. They're looking for the double team, trying to get the steal. And almost got it as Cruz's pass down to Mitchell was almost taken away by Kronk. Got 3 players ready to check in here for the Saints, and we'll get to them right after this media timeout. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back.
Good call. Now we're done with it.
Media timeout sponsored by Farmer State Bank.
62-37 is our score here in the third quarter. 4:57 to go in this quarter. Kaskaskia trailing Shawnee Community College. Substitutions that came in for the Saints were Deara Smith, Kira Cruz, and Zakara Stallworth back into the action. They're out there with Cameron Mitchell. Mitchell with it now over to Smith. Smith back to Mitchell. Wide open for three, count it. 65-37. Kronk gonna fire for three. That one's short. Cruz with the rebound. Cruz bringing it up against three Blue Angels. Splits the defense, lays it up off the glass. Good for two. Back up to a 30-point lead. Ford with it on the left side. Now right side over to Kronk. Into Hedgepeth, underneath to Sams. Sams puts it up off the glass, and just like that, that's how an offense is supposed to work. 67-39. Smith will bring it across half court. She's guarded there by Duncan. Smith cuts to the right, dribbles back over to the left, now underneath, trying to get it to Stallworth. The pass there was tipped away by Hedgepeth. Now underneath to Stallworth. Stallworth uses her height and size and puts it up off the glass for two. Duncan with it, now to Kronk. Left side over to Ford. Ford's pass inside goes all the way through to Kronk. Now to Duncan, back over to Ford, dribbles down to the baseline, turns around. Now back up top to Kronk on the point. Kronk to Hedgepeth. Hedgepeth got around Stallworth, puts a shot up, and she's gonna get the foul. Foul is gonna go against Zakara Stallworth. That'll be her fourth personal foul. She'll check out as Anna Hess will come back into the game. And Jaya Hedgepeth back at the free throw line. And she misses the first one.
D, you pitch, Cruz, shoot it, you got shoot it. Daisy, get low, by yourself.
Hedgepeth, second attempt. No good. Walls with the rebound. And a whistle and a jump ball. And a possession arrow will keep it on the to my right with the Blue Angels.
Right there, stay there, stay there. Step one step up. There you go.
3:17 to go here in the third quarter.
Go, stay middle. Get out.
Inbounds pass to Hedgepeth on the left wing, and that one rolls around the rim, no good. Loose ball rebound picked up by Cruz. Cruz to Smith. Smith gonna dribble left baseline, now backs it back up. Now pulls up, puts a shot up, and that one's no good. Megan Kronk with the rebound. Kronk out to Davis. Davis to Kronk. Back over to Davis. Left side over to Ford. Back up top to Davis. Now right side over to Kronk. Into Hedgepeth. Hedgepeth working against Hess. And Hess, she tried to move around her. Hess steps out in front of her and causes her to travel. 69-39. Cruz brings it. Oh, and Cruz has her pocket pick, but then takes it back as it was Duncan in there. Almost came up with the steal. Smith with it down the lane, and she gets it to fall off the back of the iron. 71-39. 32-point lead, the largest deficit of the game. Kronk gonna fire for three. That's an air ball and goes out of bounds. Shawnee will bring it across half court. Cruz working there against Ford at the point. still on the dribble. Now she dribbles to the left. They try to double team her. Now over to Hess. Now back over to Cruz. Inside, trying to get it to Walls, and the pass is out of her reach and goes out of bounds. Minute 49 to go here in the third quarter. Ford with it on the right side. Left side over to Sams, almost taken away, but Sams comes up with it. Now she gets it over to Duncan. Duncan driving into the paint, throws a shot up, no good. Saves it from going out of bounds, and it was last touched by Cruz. So KC will keep it right here to the right at the scorer's table. Substitution into the game now for KC. Tyra Davis checking in as Kyra Duncan will go to the bench. Ford gets it into Cronk. Now right side over to Ford. To Cronk, now left side over to Davis. Davis trying to bounce it inside, and that pass is deflected, and it's going to go out of bounds. They're going to say off of the Saints. Inbound pass, they get it into Sam. Sam's back out to Ford. Ford's going to pump it for three. That one's too strong. Davis with the rebound. In traffic, gets a putback, and good for two. 71-40. Cruz brings it across. Minute 5 to go. Cruz under pressure on the dribble. Loses her balance, falls. The ball is loose. Walls comes up with it, gets it over to Hess. Back out to Mitchell, and Mitchell's three-pointer up is no good. Ford with it. To Sams at the free throw line. Back out to Hedgepeth. Hedgepeth, that one's short for three. And Walls comes down with the rebound, and now we have a whistle and a jump ball. Walls surrounded by 3 Blue Angels. Kyra Cruz drives the lane, shot up, no good. Walls there for the rebound for the Saints. Her put back up, no good. And she draws a foul. The foul is going to go against Cassandra Sams. That'll be her third personal. Substitution in the game for the Saints. Nia King checks in for Kyra Cruz. And for the Blue Angels, Nakia Harston checks in for Cassandra Sams. And we're going to have one more substitution, it looks like, ready to check in, but not until we have the first free throw shot by Deja Walls. And that one's no good. Walls will step up for one more. And that one's good. And with that, here comes our substitution. Cameron Piron will check into the game for Jaya Hedgepeth. Ford will bring it across half court. 15 seconds to go in the third quarter. They're setting it up for one shot, it looks like. Ford under pressure there by King. Down to 6 seconds. To 2 seconds. Cronk gonna fire for three. That one's short. We've played 3 quarters here. Shawnee Community College 72, Kaskaskia College 41. We'll be back in a minute. as we get ready to go into fourth quarter action here. The Blue Angels trailing 72-41 to the Shawnee College Saints. Blue Angels with the ball, Kronk with it. Now over to Puron. Puron now back over to Ford. Ford now down to Davis into Harston. And Harston gets it tied up there with Anna Hess. Smith will bring it across half court. Blue Angels pick up the man-to-man defense. Smith dribbles over to the right, floater into the lane. That one's a little too strong, but she gets her own rebound as it bounces off the back of the iron. Mitchell for three, that one's too strong, and Walls comes down with the rebound now. Walls outlet pass over to Smith. Smith. Almost kept it from going across the half-court line right here in front of us. And the officials call over and back. Destiny Sanders checking into the game for the Blue Angels. She'll take the place of Nakia Harston. Puron in the lane, shot up for two. That one's in and out, no good. Long rebound, chased down there by Davis. Back to Puron. She drives the lane and still can't get the bucket to fall, but draws the foul. Substitutions into the game for the Saints. Kiara Cruz checks back in, and Calviana Pepper will check back in for the Saints, and Cameron Puron will be at the line to shoot two. In and out, too much spin on it. Puron's second shot is up and in. 72-42. Cruz trying to bounce pass it in. That one was blocked, but then she picks it back up and takes it to the hole, layup, no good. KC with the rebound. Nia Ford brings it across half court. Ford on the dribble, splitting all the traffic, gets it down into the paint. Bounce pass over to Davis, and Davis puts a shot up, no good, and draws the foul. Foul is going to go against Nia King. Second personal on King, team second foul. Davis's free throw is up and no good. Davis misses the second one. Rebound comes out. Loose ball and finally ran down by Walls of Shawnee Community College. Cruz working there against Davis. Cruz dribbles over to the right side. Still on the dribble. Loses a handle on it, and they're going to say it goes out of bounds, as they're going to say Davis got a hand in there. Coming in for the Blue Angels is Jalen Thomas, Cassandra Sams, and Jaya Hedgepeth. And for the Saints, number one, De'Ara Smith. Smith with it now at the point. Shawnee with a 30-point lead here with 8 minutes to go in the game underneath to Walls. Walls can't miss, can't get the bucket as it rolls around the rim and rolls out. And it goes out of bounds, and they're going to say it goes out off of Kaskaskia, as Thomas was unable to grab the rebound. Inbound pass over to King. King to Mitchell. Mitchell for three. Count it. You can't leave her that wide open. 75-42. Ford with it. Now to Thomas. Up to Davis. Left side over to Ford. Back over to Thomas. Thomas out to Hedgepeth. Hedgepeth That jumper's up, no good. Sam's in there battling for the rebound and rips it out of the hands of King. And it looks like we're going to have a jump ball. The possession arrow will stay with the Blue Angels. Ford's long inbound pass to Thomas. Thomas driving into the paint, and we're going to have a whistle and a foul against the Saints. Foul will go against Deja Walls, her third personal, third team foul. And the free throw by Jalen Thomas. First one is up, no good. Second one, no good. Smith with the rebound for the Saints. Smith underneath to Peppers. Pepper working against Sams, puts a shot up. No good. But she draws the foul against Cassandra Sams. Sams picks up her fourth personal substitution. Janice Ellerby checking in the game for Nia King for Shawnee. And Calviona Pepper will be at the free throw line. In and out, no good. Pepper's second free throw is good. 34-point lead for Shawnee. Thomas's pass for Ford, tipped out of bounds there by Ellerby. So a little inbounded on the far side. Thomas with it at the right point. Inside to Sams. Sams looking underneath the Hedgepeth. Now back out to Thomas, and that pass is taken away by Walls. Walls gets it off to De'Ara Smith, a long three, and she buries that one. 79-42. Ford with it at the point. Now right side over to Davis, inside to Hedgepeth. Hedgepeth working against Pepper. Shot up, no good. Hedgepeth comes down with a rebound. Pepper's right there. And we are going to have a jump ball, is what they're going to call. Substitutions for the Blue Angels. Peyton Wilderman, Cameron Piron, and Kyra Duncan back into the game. Kiara Cruz back in for the Saints. De'Ara Smith will bring it across half court. Little dribble behind the back, three up, no good. LRB with the rebound and the putback for two, 81-42. Piron with it, left side over to Ford, back inside to Piron. Turnaround jumper over Pepper, that's no good. Pepper with position, gets the rebound for the Saints. Out to Cruz. Cruz, two-point attempt up, no good. Ford with the rebound for Kaskaskia. They get it into Hedgepeth, out to Wilderman. Wilderman right side over to Ford. Underneath to Piron. Piron's jumper does not fall as it rolls across the rim. And it goes out of bounds, last touch by Hedgepeth. Saints basketball. Kyra Stallworth checking back into the game. Deja Walls checking out. Smith with it at the point. She passes it off to LRB, and a whistle and a foul on Naira Ford. The reach in there. And they'll inbound it right here in front of us. Inbounds pass to Smith. 5.5 to go in the game. Smith under pressure, keeps it from going across half court. Smith driving down to the left baseline, looking for some help. Now gets it to Pepper. Pepper in position. That shot's blocked by Hedgesmith. Saved by Pierron. She throws it back in. It goes all the way down. And now the shot clock violation goes off. So they're explaining, they're going to say it's a shot clock violation because Pepper's shot was blocked by Hedgesmith and it was going out of bounds. And even though Pierron saved it from going out of bounds, she threw it back in. So now the officials are discussing to see what it is here. And so the official's going to say that Pierron didn't have control. She was just throwing it back in.
I don't know. I got to look that word up. I don't know what that means.
So.
If I throw the ball, I'm controlling the ball.
So either or, KC's going to have the ball here, and they're trailing by 39 right now. And they turn it over. Smith to Cruz. Cruz pump fake, drives to the lane, gets it up underneath to Ellerby, and Ellerby puts it in off the glass for two. 83-42. Blue Angels with it. Over to Naira Ford, left baseline for three. That one's in and out. Pepper with the rebound. Pepper outlet pass up to Cruz. Loose ball. Smith comes up with it. Smith now loses a handle on it. Still loose. Stallworth gets it. Now she tips it right back to Smith. And Shawnee will reset the offense. Smith on the dribble, working there against Duncan. Shot up, no good. Stallworth with the rebound and the putback, and she's going to go to the line as the foul will be against KC. Kyra Duncan, her second. And we're going to take a media timeout. We're going to take it with them. 83-42 is the score here. We'll be right back. .410 to go here in the ball game. The Blue Angels trailing by 41. Zakira Stallworth at the free throw line for the Saints. And the first one is up and no good. So our second one is good, 84-42. Pierron with it on the right baseline, trying to get it inside to Hedgesmith. Peppers comes up with it. Peppers to Cruz. Cruz takes it all the way off the glass, no good, and the foul against Jaya Hedgesmith. So Hedgesmith picks up her second personal. Kiara Cruz at the free throw line. The first one is up and in. Cruz's second one on the way, good. Wilderman, right side over to Duncan. Down to Pierron, to Hedgepeth, to Ford, over to Wilderman, back over to Duncan on the left baseline. Now to Pierron on the left point. Pierron right side to Hedgepeth. Through her hands, she loses it, and it goes out of bounds. (86-42). 44-point deficit here. Pepper with it, driving to the basket and gets a layup to go. Zakira Pepper. Kyra Duncan. Left side over to Ford. Ford to Pierron. To Duncan. Down to Hedgepeth. Hedgepeth driving around the defender, which was Janice Ellerby, and she'll pick up the foul. And going in for substitutions coming in the game, Nakia Harston for the Blue Angels, as well as Cassandra Sams. And now for Shawnee, Cameron Mitchell checking in, as well as Nia King, Anna Hess, and Deja Walls. Ford with it, right side, over to Duncan, trying to get it inside to Harston, and Harston has the ball stripped out of her hands. Another turnover for the Blue Angels. Mitchell with it. Right side over to Hess at the point now. Hess down to King. King has it go through her hands, but picks it back up. King on the drive. Now left side over to Mitchell. Mitchell for three. No good. Long rebound off the back of the iron. Picked up there by Duncan. Duncan will bring it up across half court. Left side over to Ford at the point. 2:18 to go in the ball game. To Wilderman. Backed up top to Ford. Now to Duncan on the right side. Duncan now over to Sams. Sams driving into the lane. Little floater off the iron. No good. And a pick rebound by Ellerby. Ellerby gets it out to King. King quickly up to Hess. Hess at the free throw line. Pulls up, gets it underneath the Walls. Walls working in the paint. And the turnaround jumper off the glass. Good for two. 90-42. Deja Walls. 48-point lead for the Saints here. Minute 40 to go. Wilderman left side over to Duncan. Duncan over to Harston. Back to Duncan. Inside to Ford. Ford dribbling in traffic, and she is fouled. Foul is going to go against Nia King, third personal. That'll put Nia Ford at the free throw line. She averages 9 points a game. 80% free throw shooter on the season. First one was good, and the second one in and out, no good. Battle for the rebound below. Walls comes up with it, gets it over to Hess. Hess outlet to King, and Duncan there to knock it out of bounds. Minute 20 to go. Mitchell with it at the point. Trying to pass it out to Walls, and Cassandra Sams reaches in there and ties it up. We're going to get a jump ball. Possession arrow will favor the Blue Angels. Duncan with it to Harston. Harston over to Sams. Sams back underneath to Harston. Harston dribbles around one defender, goes up for the shot, and has it blocked by Ellerby. King to Ellerby. Layup, no good. Rebound, Walls, put back, good. 92-43. 45 seconds to go. Wilderman. to Harston. Now right side over to Ford. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Ford drives to the lane, steps around the defender, and puts it up and in for two, 92-45. Quick pass underneath to Hess, working for position, gets it up, no good. Ford in there, contesting it, loose ball, and Sams comes up with it. Sam to Duncan, 12 seconds. Duncan brings it up. Duncan gonna take it uncontested. That layup is up, no good. King comes down with the rebound, and they're gonna let the clock run out. Your final score is gonna be 92-45. Shawnee took control early in this game, and they kept it the entire game as the Blue Angels couldn't get much to do tonight here. Final score, 92-45. We're going to be right back, or we'll be back in a little bit. When we come back, we'll have Blue Devils basketball against the Shawnee Saints also. We'll be back shortly.